The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, direct your attention to center court. Now, to present the most valuable player, NBA Commissioner
To the great fans here tonight, to the first-class organization, and to an all-star group of teammates, you are the NBA Most Valuable Player. Congratulations.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game one. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Hello. We've got Denver taking on the San Antonio Spurs. You look at San Antonio, they're the #1 seed. They'll be tough to handle, no doubt about it.
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear, so are their fans. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone gives them a huge leg up.
That's why you grind so hard during the regular season, to get this payoff, home court advantage. And that's exactly what they've worked for.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Farid at the 4. Moutier out there with Harris. And it's Vucevic in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here is Harris. Shot clock at 5. And it's off from three-point range. Here's San Antonio. Outside Leonard. Dishes it to Aldridge. Puts up the baby hook. And he gets it to go. Aldridge has got his second basket of the game.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you a prop.
And the foul will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game.
It's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
The dish now to Dedmon. Aldridge kicks to Leonard. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
No one near Moutier as he lets it go. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Parker with it. Now defended by Moutier. Parker kicks to Dedmon. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
Now, here's Moutier. Back to Harris. Green with the block. And they get it back. That is good. Here's Parker. Aldridge is screen. Green kicks to Parker. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Pass to Aldridge. No good. In and out. Off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now here's Moutier. He's covered closely inside and stolen by Aldridge. In transition, here come the Spurs. Parker's running and finished off by Leonard.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pays dividends instantly on the fast break.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now here's Moutier, covered by Parker. Here's Vucevic. Green with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 5. Parker kicks to Green. A 3-ball. And it's good in the assist by Parker. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
A bit ago, Mike Malone and I were able to chat. You can put Coach in the crowd that feels Game 1 is the most important game in the series. He said to take the first game on the road would put us in the driver's seat from a mental advantage as well as a home court advantage. Guys?
And thank you for that, Doris. Here is Parker, following the basket by Emmanuel Moutier. Parker kicks to Green. Back to Parker. Releases. And the Spurs scoring again.
I mean, Tony Parker just showing us how it's done with that beautiful shot of his.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Gallinari. Count that one.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Now here's Parker. There's the pick. To the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. Down low. Here's Moutier. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Now here's Moutier. 6 points for him. Feeds to Fareed. And here's Gallinari. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vucevic. Nice D from Aldridge. Spurs leading by 4. Left side, Leonard. Back to Green. Beyond the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Here's Moutier. Passes to Harris. Right wing. Launches it. That's good from Moutier on the assist by Harris. And it's 9 points for Emmanuel Moutier.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out. And sometimes the best way to do that is with the timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Spurs have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. The feed to Simmons. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Well, the small forward position is where you expect to see a lot of the league's top shooters. And during the regular season, these were the best of that bunch. Kawhi Leonard on top.
And when you've got a player like him who can shoot that efficiently on the perimeter, it gives you a remarkably dependable option every time down the floor.
Boy, does it ever. I mean, he's a marksman from anywhere on the court. And it doesn't hurt that he works nonstop to get himself open either. I mean, he's constant motion out there. Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
He was all alone on that one.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. and theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
Here's Murray. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Here's Jokic. Screen by Fareed. Here's the teardrop. Murray, good. Murray's got his first points in this one.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Now, here's Gasol. No scoring in from him, but that's likely to change. On offense, here are the Nuggets. They're on a 13-4 run. Batum attacking. Screen by Fareed. Pass to Murray. Here's the screen. A three-pointer, no good.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
To the paint. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Here's Simmons. A wide open look for Gasol. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
I think you just see some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Knocked away. Mills with the steal. Here's Clark. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Lamb. Good D by Lee.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
There's a good screen. It's tipped. Batum with the steal. The pass to Murray. Lamb dishes to Murray from downtown, and he gets it to go. Murray's got 5 now.
Good job. Nice job by Fareed to lay into that defender. Put some wood on him with that screen.
Kicks to Simmons. Hit by Lee. Here's Simmons, defended by Batum. Dishes it to Mills. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. He with the block. And even 3-on-3 break. Lets the 3 fly. Mills can't hit.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Here's Fareed. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact here. Denver shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That one is off. And the second free throw, good. Mills. And the release. And LaMarcus Aldridge, the franchise player on this team, without question. He talked about the responsibility that comes with that role.
In every aspect, you know.
Greg, does that acceptance come with putting a whole lot more pressure on yourself? And if so, what does that do to LaMarcus Aldridge's game?
And, you know, Kevin, that's what's going to be so interesting to find out. Some players, you know, they really relish in that situation. They rise to that occasion. And others, I don't want to say they wilt under the pressure, but they're just not comfortable in that environment. And in the NBA, you get to do it on TV and in front of thousands in person.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side out for them, the way they swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way.
Or handball. Either one of the two. They're knocking a lot of work. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for San Antonio, Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Pau Gasol is out there with David Lee, and it's Clark in at small forward. Here is Parker, following the basket by Emmanuel Mudiay. 6 on the shot clock. And Parker, here we go. And the basket good. Parker's got 5 points in the quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here's Mudiay. He's got 11. That's good.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
San Antonio leading. Parker passes to Green. Back to Parker. Gasol against Vucevic. And Gasol with the dunk.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
Poke loose. Lee kicks to Parker. Can't hit. And it's Denver the other way.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Mudiay, and Gasol sends it back. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And that one goes long. The Nuggets trail by 4. The dish to Vucevic. Here's Jokic. Hands the 12-footer.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
The Spurs have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Good-looking screen by Gasol. No good from Lee.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Vucevic, it's good. This game is all even. Vucevic has got his first points of the game. Now Parker, 7 points in the game. Picked by Lee. Parker outside. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Gallinari with it. He kicks it to Mudiay. Parker with the steal. Here's Clark. Gallinari with the rebound.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Here's Mudiay. It's tipped. Kicks it out to Beasley. He feeds it to Gallinari. He dishes it to Mudiay. Down low. Rejected by Gasol. They recover it. It's stolen by Green. To the inside. Parker. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Spurs have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The Nuggets trail by 5. Mudiay kicks to Lamb. Gallinari a screen on Leonard. Lamb No good off the pick.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And here's Leonard from three. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 5 assists tonight. Moutier kicks to Lamb. Knocked loose. And it's Moutier, top of the key. Harris outside. Denver passing it around. Here's Vucevic, and it's blocked. Now here's Parker. He's got 12. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Mike Malone as he addressed his team. He was intent on running the offense through Moutier. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Aldridge. Here's Dedmon. Vucevic defending. Dedmon kicks to Green. To the middle. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
To the middle. Here's Harris. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the line for him here. That's good from Harris. And the Spurs with some changes. Simmons is checked in, and it's Mills in for Parker. Denver also making some changes. Fareed comes in for Gallinari. And Money subbed in for Moutier. Spurs leading by 10. Here's Simmons. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
Vucevic down low. The fadeaway. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
And sometimes you just can't get around your defender there. You got to hit him with that hot top fade.
Aldridge against Vucevic. And that one's good by Aldridge.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Now Murray. 5 points in the game. Here's Fareed. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Now let's take this chance to break out the list of the NBA's top free throw shooting teams in the regular season. Number 1, the Spurs.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, when you have numbers like this from the line, your coach is not only satisfied, but he's confident. Sure, there are some guys whose numbers help offset the weaker shooters, but overall, this has been a solid team from the line. They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life. And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And here they go. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Murray.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Here's Simmons. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Pass to Mills from outside the arc. Offensive rebound, Dedmon. Outside Leonard. Out to the right wing. The three. Goes up again. Feeds it to Mills. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Mills has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Batum's checked in. Passes it to Harris. Mills with the steal. On up the court.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Here's Vucevic. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
They were shooting well early on. I like their spacing. I think they should get back to that.
Here's Simmons. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of basketball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dedmon dishes to Mills. There's the triple. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Nuggets trail by 15. And it's Harris off the drive. Can't hit from in close. San Antonio's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pick by Vucevic. Murray, the pass to Fareed. That is good. Fareed's got 7 points in the game.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Dedmon. Here's Aldridge. No luck. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Nuggets shooting 47% in the second quarter. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Batum. Spurs shooting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. And here's Mills. Aldridge kicks to Mills. There's a screen. Leonard. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. 17 points in the game.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Murray dishes to Vucevic. Banked in off the glass. Knocked away. Stolen by Fareed. Harris misses. Mills. No good. And
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Ernie John. Well, for San Antonio, they've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important game. So far, they've clearly been the better team. And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs.
Leonard playing extremely well. He's got 17 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Fareed at the 4. Harris is out there with Moutier, and it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Moutier. He goes up again. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Vucevic.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Now, here's Aldridge. It's Parker with the drive. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by Fareed. Fareed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Vucevic. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And that one's good. Parker.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Screen by Fareed. Molinari passes to Moutier. Vucevic setting the pick for Moutier. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Moutier's got 16.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Green kicks to Aldridge. Stolen by Fareed. Now here's Moutier, guarded by Green. The jump hook. Vucevic dishes to Harris. Off target with his 3.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Now Leonard. Following the miss by Gary Harris from deep. Here's Aldridge. The shot no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. Poked away. The Nuggets trail by 7. Harris inside. Covered by Parker. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. For Denver, they have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line. That free throw, no good. Pau Gasol is checked in for San Antonio. And he's good on the second. Spurs leading by 6. Parker with it. Now defended by Moutier. Leonard against Gallinari. Parker passes to Gasol. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right arm and down. Gasol's got 7 points in the game. The Nuggets trail by 8. Moutier kicks to Gallinari. The feed now to Moutier. Back to Gallinari. 5 to shoot. 14 feet away. Rebounded by the Spurs. 17 points was their biggest margin. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Emmanuel Moutier picks one up. The Spurs shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. David Lee's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Lamb, who's checked in for the Nuggets. He comes in for Gary Harris.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Moutier with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Lamb up top. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. The 19-foot shot. And the shot falls short this time. San Antonio leading by 10. Over in the corner, Green. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Now here's Parker. He's got 15. Gasol setting the pick for Parker. Off the pick. And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 8 now on the night. The Nuggets trail by 9 to the middle. Here's Jokic. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard so we can look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA during the regular year. Number 1, the Spurs. The Nuggets 3rd.
Kevin, so many rock-solid guys between these two teams. I mean, to score the points that they do, you need multiple offensive weapons and unselfishness as a team as well. And they've got both.
San Antonio making a switch here. Mills is checked in.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Gasol, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Gasol doing all sorts of things. 9 points and 2 blocks.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Beasley right side. They get it back. Here's Jokic. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. He has 6.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass. Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Spurs leading by 5. Here's Clark. Screen by Lee. Gasol's in the post, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Gasol's got 13.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Now here's Moutier. He's tightly guarded. And Clark slams it in.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And so here's Denver. After the basket by San Antonio. That's good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Mills, that's a 2-pointer. No good there with the step-back J.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the score.
Floats one, and it's Moutier getting it to go. And now it's only a 5-point Spurs lead.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
They're sending guys to the line way more than they should here. They need to play good position defense and avoid the reach-in sloppy foul.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Money comes in for Moutier. Spurs leading by 5. And Mills gets to Gasol. There's the steal. Jokic passes to Murray. Down low. Outside for Batum. Gallinari with a screen for Batum. And the layup's good off the glass. Batum's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Here's Murray. He has 7. Pass to Batum. To the inside. Gasol with the steal. Jumps up, and it's Clark with the finish.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Gallinari wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Spurs leading by 7. Lee kicks to Green. Out to the wing. Mills, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound by Murray.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Beasley dishes to Murray. San Antonio with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. And Green slams it in.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger card right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
They got that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Screen by Lee. Beasley against Green. Gasol setting the pick for Green. Mills can't hit.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Out to Gallinari. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now just a 5-point Spurs lead. Now the pass to Clark. Gasol inside. He's got 13. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
The Spurs making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Now here's Batum. Inside, Gasol with the steal. Here's Simmons. Gasol on the high post.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Nuggets trail by 8. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Murray. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Murray's got 9.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
That's good. And the Spurs lead by 8. Denver's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Kicks it to Fareed. In the corner, it's Harris. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
Here's Simmons, guarded by Harris. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Check out the bounce.
Bounce to the outs. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
Showing him off right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Spurs lead by 8. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. Spurs leading by 8. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Parker. And it's Simmons in at the 2-guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Denver shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Moutier kicks to Fareed. Here's Harris. The shot, no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Dishes to Simmons. Aldridge is free. No good from Simmons. The Nuggets trail by 10. Here's the floater. That's good from Moutier on the assist from Lamb. 25 points for Emmanuel Moutier. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Dedmon kicks to Parker. The wide open look here for Aldridge. And Kenneth Faried pulls it down.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Parker left side. Now the dish to Dedmon, and that's going to be a travel.
I like this, Kevin. This is a lot better ball control from them as they really haven't had any turnover problems in a bit.
Green, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Nuggets trail by 6. Harris passes to Moutier. To the middle, Vucevic, and it's sent back by Aldridge. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Leonard's got the ball.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Harris with it. They set the pick. Now here's Moutier, covered by Parker. 6 to shoot. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. Gallinari, he's checked in for Lamb. On defense, the Spurs. Now, here is Gallinari. Ball's knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. The finish, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break.
Greg, is really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, they've had the chance to push it. They've pushed it.
Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. Leonard with no one around. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 9th assist in the game now. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Moutier kicks to Vucevic. There's a screen. Gallinari against Leonard. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Harris dishes to Moutier. Traps in the tray. Moutier's got 28 points for the game.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
He kicks to Gallinari. Screened by Faried. Gallinari against Leonard. Gallinari passes to Vucevic. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
How about these big shots for him in the 4th? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
San Antonio calls timeout.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He's happy with how they've been playing, saying, hey, they had their chance, but this is our time. We're going to win this game and take the series lead for good. He got them pretty fired up as they left the huddle, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Gallinari, the open look, and again it's Denver.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Leonard on the wing. Gallinari with the steal. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Leonard. Spurs leading by 8. That one is stuck right through.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
The Nuggets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Harris gets to Moutier. To the paint. And the dunk by Fareed.
Watch out below. Get out of his way now.
No way that he was going to slow him down.
Yeah, he was not to be denied on that possession.
Aldridge a screen. Parker double teamed. It's tipped. It's stolen by Harris. Gallinari dishes to Moutier. He feeds it to Vucevic. Takes it from 10, and the shot is good. Vucevic has got 10 points here in the second half.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Freed up. Nice work off the pick. And that's 10 points for Aldridge.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Moutier kicks to Fareed. Now Gallinari. 4 on the clock. Denver needs to get off his shot. That one wide left.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill. Didn't give him a chance.
Parker with a clean look. And it's Denver with the rebound. Fareed's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Harris against Aldridge. They set the screen. Now here's Moutier. He's tightly guarded. Green with the block. Aldridge up on top. Pulls up. And it's Denver with the rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. From about 16, and the jumper falls for him. Vucevic has got 20.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Aldridge a screen. Parker passes to Aldridge. And he overdid it there. Too much force. It looked like on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant run there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Pau Gasol's checked in for Dwayne Dedman. Money's checked in for Denver. Here's Leonard. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Shot from 12, and the shot is good. Vucevic has got 10 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Back to Parker. Vucevic against Aldridge, and that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game. Down low. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Elevates and powers in with one hand.
Textbook.
Yeah, and I'm glad, guys, he doesn't go overboard on that one and get a little too fancy.
Murray kicks to Vucevic. And it's Denver scoring again.
They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
And it's working. As long as the defense gives you space, hey, let it fly.
Aldridge. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm confidence because of how good he is.
The Spurs making a switch here. Mills is checked in. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Leonard. shoots from the baseline. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Nuggets trail by 8. Murray dishes to Harris. Green with the block.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
And Mills kicks to Green. Aldridge against Fareed. And Gasol slams it in.
A tremendous boost for these guys, as this game would be a win here in Game 1 of the series for San Antonio.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
Yeah, I'm sure they were. They not only lightened the load, the bench guaranteed and actually reduced the win.
They sure did.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Kawhi Leonard. He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
It's stolen by Harris. Vucevic setting the pick for Harris. Right wing. Here's Murray. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And here's Mills. And stolen by Harris. Here's Murray. Can he keep it going? And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
No slowing him down. Just some incredible numbers for money. 15 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Denver calls timeout. They're down by 6. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here is Harris to the paint. Shot off the screen. Buries it.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Seconds left to play here in the fourth. Murray kicks to Vucevic. Pass to Murray. A free ball. Offensive rebound. Back to Gallinari. Vucevic to the pass to Murray. Offline with his 3. And so it's San Antonio with the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now we'll send it down to Jordan.
Thank you, Kevin. Powell, obviously
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game,
Kawhi Leonard. He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game, his showcase of his skill set.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more